Okay, I'd like to create another quick video to show you how to format and copy a file using your Commodore PET and your CBM Model 2040 dual floppy drive. So let's get started. First we're going to turn the power on our Commodore PET here. Make sure we can line everything up and see it. And we're going to apply power to our CBM Model 2040 disk drive. Okay. Now the first thing you're going to have to do is with the earlier models like the 2040, you have to initialize the drive first. So the first command you're always going to have to enter is the open command. Open 1, 8, 15. And then press return. You should get it ready. Now I'm going to stick a floppy disk into drive 0. And the first thing I'm going to want to do is try to read the contents of that disk before I format it. So the next command to initialize the disk is print #1, I and the drive letter. Okay, and then hit return. Now that'll initialize the drive to track 1 and then back out to track 18. After that, we can now load the contents of disk 0 here, #8, and then list the contents. As you can see, we only have one file on that disk. So that is the disk we'll be formatting. So let's get started on that. First, I'm going to do another open command, 1, 8, 15. Got it ready, and this time we're going to do a print #1, N for new, 0 for the drive letter, and we're going to call it new with a drive label number 86. And then we'll hit return. Now this should take a little while. And as long as we don't get an error light, hey, we're good. Error light. So I'm going to try to do an open 1, 8, 15. File already open, but now I can open it again. Open 1, 8, 15, and do a print #1, parenthesis I and the drive letter 0, parenthesis, to initialize the disk again. Now it's initialized, I can load, parenthesis, $, drive letter 0, parenthesis, 8, and return. And now I can list the contents of that disk. And as you can see, there's nothing on the disk. So we successfully formatted the disk. Now what we're going to want to do is copy a file from drive 1 to drive 0. So let me put a disk into drive 1 here. Close the door, and I'm going to do an open 1, 8, 15, and then a print #1, parenthesis I and drive 1 this time, parenthesis, to initialize drive 1. Now I can load the contents of drive 1, parenthesis, $1, parenthesis, comma 8. And now I can list the contents on disk 1. You can see there's a few files here on disk 1, and I'm going to want to copy one of those files from disk 1 to disk 0. So let's start by doing an open 1, 8, 15. Ready? Then we're going to do a print #1, comma C for copy 0, drive 0, colon, aliens equals drive 1, colon, aliens. Basically what I'm doing is I'm copying a file called aliens to disk 0 from the source disk 1, the file called aliens. So let's hit return and see if that works out for us. Both drive lights are working, so it looks like it's going to be successful here. And it looks like it's done. So I'm going to, I always just do an open just to be safe, open, comma, 1, 8, 15. Already open, so open it again, open, 1, 8, 15. Then print #1, comma, parenthesis, I, and the disk letter is 0 to initialize it. And I can load the contents, $0, parenthesis, comma 8. And then I can list the contents. And there we go. The file aliens is now on disk 0. So we successfully formatted, and we were able to copy a file from disk 1 to drive 0. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.